videos. That's why I didn't record last time. All right. Clap. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was one of our worst ones.
That one wasn't too hot.
Yeah.
What can I say, bro? I've been
You looked at me like it was my fault.
I've been acting all day, bro.
Yeah.
I'm an actor now.
Yep. Yeah, I think that video is going to turn out pretty good.
Let's just say I'm ready for my trailer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd like some clean towels in the trailer.
Yeah.
I'd like a wet towel to place on my head because we did a lot of outdoor recording. And when you're an actor, you just have to start. You know, you have to. You shoot for as long as it takes, and you don't take breaks. And some shoots, you know, I shot for months and months in New Zealand on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. That's where I know you from.
Yes, I was Orc 7,334.
Mm-hmm.
You may recognize me. A giant rock, the first rock they catapult, gets me at Helm's Deep.
Ooh.
So,
Is this long? Is this okay?
it's frustrating and annoying, but you know what?
Do you want me to help you?
A paid actor.
Okay.
There's nothing we
hold
could
on,
do
hold on.
about it. There's no space. Last time we moved the couch forward.
Oh, let's do that.
But we're committed.
Are you? I just want you to be comfortable.
We could try to pull it a little bit.
Not like we're doing this live.
There you go. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So much better.
I feel like it did nothing.
No, it did. It
Yeah?
did. It helped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I'm such a professional. I don't let these things get to me.
Yeah. 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 You'll probably get a SAG credit for that.
I hope so, and an award.
Yeah.
I would like to get flowers while I'm still alive, folks. Please, thanks. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Men don't get flowers too often in their life.
No. You know what's a good thing to put in tea? Lavender. Why'd I bring it up? Because I thought lavender was a flower for a second.
It's not a flower?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Pretty sure it's a flower. It has to be a flower.
Maybe it's a bush. A lavender bush.
What's the difference between a bush and a flower?
I don't know.
Bushes are.
Bushes are from the 70s.
Yeah. We're bringing them back though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I helped my buddy write a joke that says, I like a full bush on a gal. I'm ex-military. I'm not in the skilly suit for nothing. Does that make sense? Kind of.
Like you want to use the ghillie suit, like in the bush.
He was talking about, I like a lady that's still got a bush because I'm ex-military. We need a place to hide in. I'm not in this ghillie suit for nothing. Something like that. That comic is Nakata. You could follow him at the most ginger Jap.
He's Japanese?
He is ginger and Japanese.
I didn't even know that could exist.
I know. I think they usually kill him if it's in Japan as a baby, but because he was born here, I think they let him live.
Yeah.
I
They
bet
generally let most babies live here.
Yeah, that's kind of shady.
Unless it's Planned Parenthood.
Whoa. You know what's kind of funny? They call it, and I don't want to make this joke, so I won't.
You think it would be like if Harry Potter was a little more political, like, and Voldemort worked at a Planned Parenthood center and they tried to abort Harry Potter, but
Whoa.
he just
Well,
doesn't-
Voldemort was aborting babies, wasn't he?
his own babies.
No, he was just like aborting other people's babies. He was.
But like they were like children, not like babies.
Oh,
I don't know. You know more about Harry Potter than I do.
yeah. Well, no, I think he did kill a lady that was pregnant.
Really?
I think so. I think there was
In the books?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. He was really evil.
Yeah, he was a bad dude. He was a bad dude. So, good sir.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
We took a week off.
Yeah, we took a week off. We're back. We're almost healthy again. You know, I suffered for a while there. The truth is, we don't have sponsors, which is where I'd usually cut to right now. I'd be like, you got to get sleep and better help and da da da. But if we did have sponsors, these are what they would be. You have to get enough sleep. I was working like 14-hour days, 16-hour days of like work and not getting a lot of sleep and then starting it all over again, and it wears you down. After a month you start getting sick like every 4 days. And then hydration, bro. Hydration's so important.
Blue Chews.
Blue Chews as well, you know. You got to have
The stamina.
yeah, there's times where being hard-headed is a good thing. So we're back on the track of being healthy. And now we're here. I went to the radio station KS 107.5.
Oh wow. How was that?
This last weekend. It's like, have you seen that new movie Furiosa?
Yeah, loved it.
It's kind of like that, bro. So like it's
Just
this
a
huge
wasteland.
office building, and it's like Mad Max inside of there.
Well, because radio's going under. They don't know what to do.
It seems like that, bro.
It's
It's crazy.
like people flinging poop and like there's just no
There's
food.
no people. There's no
Oh.
people. They're probably hiding in the vents or something. It was
Yeah.
like there was like one person per floor,
Yeah.
and then there was just like empty cubicles and like phones that don't ring anymore. And
I picture like a bunch of like desks, like all
yeah, they're all kind of
together.
They're like everything's just like this sad array, and then there's like break rooms that are just, you know,
rooms.
yeah, nobody's taking a break in there. Everyone took a break, and then you ask somebody like, "What's going on here?" And they're like, "Oh, work from home." They try to tell you it's like a work from home thing, and it's like, no, this more reeks of like you guys are being phased out.
Yeah.
You know?
But KS 107.5.
I know, bro. There was no. It was they took us to a broom closet basically, and the lady super cool. I don't even know her name. Super sweet lady, super cool, great interviewer. Awesome time, but just the sadness that I felt for the rest of it, because I thought as a kid, like, maybe one day I'll get to walk around KS 107.5 or 106.7 or like all these
93.3.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I remember meeting one of the disc jockeys from 93.3 outside a big gig, and being like, wow, like I just met a celebrity. Now, don't get it twisted. I've met Kathy J. She's come to the club. Love Kathy J. Fucking awesome lady. And I'm not talking shit to the lady that did our interview. She was super cool. But just wow, it felt like a lost generation, dude. It was like going to a museum with your parents when they're like, hey, we're going to go to a fucking submarine museum or some shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, this is only cool for like you and that other guy.
Yeah. Wait, Kathy J, she was the morning lady on KS 107.5, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, I liked her. She was good.
She's a cool
They got to figure out a way to reinvent themselves, you know? And
Yeah.
it must be crazy working there because it must feel like you're on the Titanic post iceberg hitting it, and you're
And
like
you're just sinking.
very slowly though,
Yeah.
you know?
The band begins to play.
Yeah.
It's like you could hear it. If you got quiet enough, you could hear that song being played.
Oh.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
the Titanic sank.
Mm-hmm. I wonder like what's gonna like
You know,
is it gonna be around in 5 years, radio?
dude, I don't know. I don't think so. There's still some magazines and periodicals holding on.
It'd be funny if they had magazines in their waiting room.
Yeah.
Like they love all the old things.
Yeah.
They fax. They page.
It was a crazy experience, bro. The whole weekend was a crazy experience, which I don't want to take nothing for granted. So like I had a good time this weekend, but it was running all around town, and get him to the Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like Noah Hill, or what's his name?
Jonah
Hill. I felt like Jonah Hill and Get Him to the Greek. That was like my existence this weekend. And it was like, you know how tired he is in that movie.
He was very tired.
That's what it was like.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad, yeah. And dude, you had a great roast battle. A couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
You won.
A 7-4, 7-4. You could watch that if you go to YouTube and type in Denver roast battle.
I watched it. It was sound was surprisingly better this week or that week.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded good, looked good. It was one battle of many battles, which I actually have to watch the rest of that episode.
Yeah, my favorite part about it is as soon as you went and after you went, you just went outside. You didn't watch any of the other battles.
Yeah. What a flex, right?
Yeah.
No, what sucks is I really wanted to watch those battles because that lineup was so stacked.
It was.
But there's this thing, like, once you get off stage, it's hard to just stay in that room.
Yeah, and, dude, you were like a celebrity. Everybody wanted to talk to you after that battle. I couldn't believe it. Like, people were coming up to you. It was really cool.
I would say that's for all roasters. I think it's anybody that wins.
Yeah.
They come up and they're like, you fucking shit on that kid.
Yeah, shit.
But I love it. You know what I mean? I like it all.
Yeah.
They interviewed me before it, which is cool. I'm doing interviews now.
Yeah, the dude that interviewed you, he was kind of mean to me.
Nah.
Yeah, one of them.
Really?
It was
Which
shorter one.
With glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gave someone some origami.
He's talking about John Henry, folks.
Yeah. he gave someone some origami.
Yeah.
And I was like, you should get one of those, like the high school girl things where they go like this.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you should do one. Yeah. I was like, you should do one of those. And he just stonewall ignores me and just walks right past me. I'm like, you're just gonna ignore me?
He's probably thinking about Japanese culture.
Yeah.
But
it's okay.
He is a certain bird. And then Grayson Schramm, very funny guy. He's I have him on my other podcast all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's they're both characters, dude.
Yeah.
So I have 2 potential roasties that have been told to me you this is what makes sense for next, and I don't know if I like them.
Oh, you'll have to show me what they look like and who they are. I think you don't turn anything down. You know what I mean? I think you can do it. No matter who it is.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Some of them each is its own individual writing challenge. So yeah, you could not turn any of them down. But I don't know. I feel like a nice little reprieve is good right now. I think in my gut it tells me just to lay low. See, here's the thing: is I just lost 2 roast battles, and now I just won one, and I exemplary won it. I did good. I stepped up, and I certified that this was my win tonight. Do I try to ride that momentum into a couple more? Remember, I'm trying to get to 10 wins. So do I try to harness that momentum and ride it out, or do I now take a step off the ignition, chill at 7-4 for a second and methodically choose my next battle so it's a win.
What's special about 10 wins?
If I get to 10 wins, I think I have a good chance of going to the mothership.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, like, the people they've sent down there, I think, have to be eligible. I think you have to have 10 wins.
So, okay. Is there any other criteria?
I don't know. But I already know that the other criteria was just being, like, seen by them or having battles that place in the top, and I've had that.
When UFO technology is released, like, to the public, Joe Rogan needs to get a mothership that comes and abducts you and brings you there.
Oh, that'd be great.
You know?
Oh, dude, if travel was like that, the airlines wouldn't make any money.
Fuck the airlines, dude.
Yeah.
They all fucking suck. They've all made the seats smaller. They don't give you food. They charge you for every little thing. Fuck the airlines, dude.
I don't fly enough out of pocket
like
to have a say in that.
So, you know, there's sponsorships. We're going to start something called de-sponsorships.
We are de-sponsoring the planes.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
you know,
you thought we were de-icing the planes? Nope.
Yeah.
We're de-sponsoring this shit.
If I get into a plane crash next time I fly, you know why.
Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of a dangerous thing to say. That's kind of a cool thing to say. You should post that before you go anywhere. Before you go on a hike into the mountains, before you go camping.
Yeah.
Before you go skydiving or swimming.
Yeah.
Before you get on a flight. Before you go for a drive. If I die on the highway, you know why.
Yeah. Like I'm just on a hike and a plane comes down on me.
Yeah. That's crazy. Blame it on Boeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Boeing has made me a little bit of money playing with its stock. So am I a bad guy if I just use the stock market?
Yeah.
Like I've just dabbled in it like most people dabble in like CBD. So like maybe 6 or 7 times over like the last 8 years have I like fucked around on Robinhood. Done little day trades and then hopped off.
Yeah, I mean,
am I a bad guy for that?
No, I mean, I think there's levels to it. I think, like, you know, if you're alive during the 30s and 40s and you're investing in the stock market and you're putting money into, like, Zyklon B, which was, like, the gas that killed the Jews in the gas chambers, yeah, you know, you probably made a lot of money.
Did they know? Or were they just from Pennsylvania and thought they were investing in like a power plant, gas plant?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't know when like public awareness, like we're like, oh, there's there's like Jews in concentration camps. Like, I wonder when that took place. I don't know.
I don't know, but I heard in an Immortal Technique song that the church just pretended like it wasn't happening.
Really?
The Catholic Church in Europe, yeah.
Well, dude,
I had to ignore the crimes of the Holocaust.
Yeah, I've also heard conspiracy theories that they didn't use gas on the Jews and that like not as many people died in the Holocaust as they make it out to be. I'm not a Holocaust denier. I'm just reporting some shit that I've seen online, which I don't know what's true. I'm not going to act like I know everything.
There's what number of people dying on the planet do you think is where we would notice? You know what I mean?
Let's say like,
so like when they're like 1 million people died overseas, we don't feel that at all. I mean, and I'm just speaking like,
yeah,
you know, this is solely just to.
I think like 500 million we would definitely notice.
How would we notice it over here?
Well,
where are they dying?
Well, I don't know, because here's the thing, like, it would have to be everywhere, like at the
all
same
at
time,
once, like a COVID thing.
And so 500 million. There's 8 billion people in the world, so that's like That's like 10% of the world almost, right? No, it'd be
I have no idea.
No, it'd be like.
So COVID though, let's just use COVID. Did you notice a decrease in population after all the COVID deaths?
Well, okay, so we can get into this. People didn't really die from COVID unless they went to the hospital and were put on a ventilator.
Sure, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, if all attributed COVID deaths were real, like all the deaths that happened, did you notice a difference?
I don't know personally anyone that died of COVID.
So you didn't notice any difference of like less population? See, because I that's what I'm saying is like you thought it was gonna take out like a huge chunk of the population, which we would have been like, wow, 1 in 3 are gonna go.
That's 100 million people.
But I don't know how many people died.
I think it was like 2 million.
Just
that's what they
2
say.
Million? Doesn't 2 million people die all the time?
I think it's 2 million die of the flu every year. Or no, that's not 2 million. I think it's like 500,000.
I wonder how many people in America die just in a day.
Yeah, that's a good question.
From whatever cause.
I don't know.
I wonder when it would start to be noticeable.
I do know someone who's pretty young, and I'm pretty sure he died of the vaccine.
Of the vaccine, huh?
Yeah, because he had like a heart attack or like a myocarditis.
Oh, shit, dude.
So.
Did you bring any new fun conspiracies?
Oh, dude, I got a good one. You're going to like this one.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so if you take like a special camera like the Nikon P100 or something, and you zoom it in all the way at a star, it's like this like glowing I'll show you the video after this. It's like this like it almost kind of looks like it's circular, but it kind of looks like the mystery boxes in Mario Kart. How they're like kind of changing colors and glowing. It looks like that, but circular and no question mark. Okay. So that's what a star looks like if you use one of those cameras to zoom in. And in this TikTok video, this guy showed each one of these stars. And if you like freeze frame it randomly, a lot of them look like dogs' faces.
The stars?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's a good conspiracy.
What does that mean?
It's cute.
And then now let me take it a step farther.
Yeah.
Ready? And he didn't say this. I'm saying this. I made this connection.
Okay.
What's dog spelled backwards?
God. So you think
dogs are God?
Agreed. Yeah.
We finally agree on one.
Gods are dogs. So none of them look like any other animal?
They all look like dogs.
And they're all like, they really look like dogs?
I'll show you the video after this.
Like different breeds of dogs?
Different breeds of dogs, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's only when you look at it through that camera?
Yeah, because that camera can really zoom in. And I'm sure a telescope it could do the same thing.
Wow.
But,
oh, I love it.
And even the guy's like, I don't know what this means.
And every single star is a dog's face?
Yeah.
It's not like he even has to, like, really try. It's like, you just like, oh, here's the Rottweiler.
Some of them is a little bit of a stretch.
It stays the same, so, like, if he checks the North Star 3 days in a row, it's a golden...
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if he touched on that. But it is different breeds of dogs. Some of them are like, I don't know if that really looks like a dog. But most of them did look like dogs.
You know, people were finding Jesus in toast.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. South American countries. It's all the rage.
I feel like Latin folk are more connected to Jesus than other people for some reason.
Do you think it's because they are they able to practice more magic?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like weird stuff going on in South America. Like, you know, I feel like their history's more rich. You know, they don't have as many J.C. Penney's and, you know, Ross Dress for Lesses. So it's like,
I bet they got a lot of Rosses.
you think so?
Yeah, Ross seems like a
A colonizer.
yeah. Yeah, no, I think there's some history there. You're right. They do have like a very colorful, crazy history. I think most of humanity does.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't know. All that's kind of spooky.
And there's like pyramids in South America
Sure are.
and Mexico too.
Yep.
And I hear there's actually pyramids in the U.S., but like for some reason that's not talked about.
Well, I agree with like the South American thing because, you know, I've seen on maybe a strong hallucinogenic or two, like Incan or Mayan, Aztec-y, symbolism.
Just randomly appears in your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, when you get on a good enough
Dude,
dose.
I had an Uber ride the other day, and the guy was like, he did too much acid. And he told me, he's like, yeah, I did 10 tabs at one time.
And it just screwed him for life.
Yeah, and I made
Why
the
do people
joke,
do
and he
that?
didn't appreciate it. I was like, oh, so you're like forever chill now? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I shouldn't have said that.
Forever chill.
Chill. I want to be forever chill.
Did you have any fun rides this week? You got that old lady.
Yeah, I got that old lady. That was a weird one because I picked her up from the hospital. The security guard at the hospital ordered her the ride because she was too old to figure it out. So she gets in the car. She's like, I've been at the hospital all day. Can we stop at Texas Roadhouse? I'm like, yeah, no problem. We stopped there. It takes like literally 45 minutes for them to make her salmon.
Damn you, Texas Roadhouse. And she got a sandwich?
I don't know. She got salmon. And meanwhile, the security guard gets pissed off and cancels the ride.
The security guard is watching it?
Yeah, because he's like, why are they at Texas Road?
No way.
So he cancels the ride. I'm like, fuck. And so I get out of my car, go up to her. I'm like, hey, they canceled the ride. I'm like, is there any way you could order a new one? She's like, I don't know how. I'm like, it's all right. I'll wait. But then I was like, wait a minute. I could film a video right now real quick.
No way.
And so while she was waiting for her food, I filmed the video. So that's kind of how it went down.
And you just made her get out of the car and sit down?
She was already out of the car sitting down. I was in the car waiting, and I was like,
With like
Bing.
just the bill running on the guy from
yeah,
the
yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was fucked for everybody.
You told her that? Did you tell her that it's costing him money for you to sit there?
I didn't even think about it. I was just, because she made it out. She's like, oh, we'll be in and out. Their to-go window's very fast. So I was like thinking it was going to take 15
she's
minutes.
Done it before, huh?
Yeah, she runs that a lot.
Wow, dude.
So I didn't think about it.
Okay.
And I was like making phone calls while I was waiting. 30, 45 minutes goes by. The dude cancels. And I'm like, fuck.
So he cancels. Do you get paid up until that point?
Yeah.
So then you could have just left.
I could have, yeah. I could have just
no
left her.
harm on you as an Uber driver.
No, there wouldn't have been, but
You could have left her at Texas Roadhouse.
maybe in the afterlife.
So how did you get her a ride home?
She just told me where to go.
And you just didn't charge it?
No.
And how far was it from
She-
Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, like 5 minutes. It wasn't bad. The funniest part is she's like, I'll tip you. And when like we get to like where I'm dropping her off, and she gives me her debit card. Like, it doesn't work that
hilarious. You should have taken it and been like, hold on, go to your Amazon shopping cart and fucking buy something.
Yeah,
real
my
quick.
wish list.
So you gave the lady a free ride after. That's very sweet of you.
Yeah, I mean she helped me out too.
She
you know,
did, yeah.
and she gave me a blowjob. So.
Wow, she's an old lady. Good for her.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
You should have had her order you like some of the sweet buns.
I should have, dude.
Should have said, get 12 more of those buns, babe.
Yeah, and slapped her butt. Slapped her
No.
buns.
S- slap your buns, and then put some of this Cinnabon on your tits.
Oh, they got the Cinnabon too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, bro.
Cinnamon is the winnamun.
I like a Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah. I was thinking of this bit. Tell me what you think about this. I don't know where it's just a premise. I have like no jokes. I'm trying to write jokes for it. Maybe you could help me out with some. But it's like I love when people are like oh, I'm a photographer. Like that's the easiest fucking job, dude. Like you press a button.
Yeah.
And most of the time what you're taking a picture of isn't even moving.
Yeah.
Like like a photographer, like anyone can do that.
Yeah. I think
I get rustled up about that.
well, I think 98% of them are amateur, and 2% of them have really earned the photographer moniker.
But even the 2%, it's just
No.
they know the settings.
Yeah, they learn the equipment. You're right. There's something to that. They learn the equipment and the formatting and editing and post-op. But there's like the dudes that try to do the darkroom photography. And
Okay, that's maybe a little artistic.
They're starting to take it to like a professional level.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I agree. I think there's also something to be said about the people that do the drip paintings.
Well, because that's creative. But like taking pictures of nature, you can't tell me that's like a creative thing.
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of got a point.
I don't know.
Like I think nature photography is probably a very easy gig. Now, I tried it for like a whole year.
Nature photography?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, or I spent a year in the mountains taking photos of shit.
So that's what you did. I was like, oh, did he like have an internship at Nat
No,
Geo? Or?
No, but I wasn't trying. I don't think I was trying to like sell photos. Yes, I think there's. I understand what you mean, because I have had somebody show me like a framed picture of a sunset and been super proud of it, and I've just been like, ugh, that's not even a good sunset. Like, so there is like a delusion.
It is, yeah, it's a delusion.
Yeah, people get delusional about their photography.
This is my photo. I took this.
They think that, and I've taken some cool photos.
Yeah,
I really have. I've taken one where I'm like, oh, I could see this on like a brochure or something.
But you know what all that is? It's right place, right time.
It is.
That's all it is.
It really is, yeah.
And you know, great. I'm glad you got that photo because it is a cool photo.
And also the level of photo you're able to take. So I've taken like, with pet sitting, I was taking photos of all the pets. And it's like our iPhones portrait mode are already set up to take like a phenomenal fucking photo.
Yeah.
So people were looking at it like, how did you do this? And they used to lose their mind because like it's people that are getting pet sitting are like older, established cats. Yeah. They don't really fuck with their phone like that. So just sending them iPhone photos that I would still like, I would make sure that the pet is happy, you know, because you can be in the right place at the right time and capture like a smiling dog or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So like I would take 30 photos, but then I'd send them the best couple, and they would think that I was like a professional photographer. And I want to the point of I almost wanted to for a while to sell calendars of pet photos. And I still would, because I have a lot of pet photos still, but there was like a part of coming up with like a release that people had to sign because it's their pet that I never legally did the rest of it, so I just could never do the business.
I actually like that idea.
But I have a lot. I have a lot of good photos that I just took with my shitty phone.
Mm-hmm.
And your phone is better, like it's like 3 generations newer than this phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to get one of those and then be able to take good photos again.
Yeah.
Which I might. There's a couple things, like I am planning on this damn trip at the end of September, but I've only saved like $6 for it. $6 saved for a trip
Nice.
to Vegas.
You can sell some stuff.
I could. Well, what is there to sell? I wish I could sell this fucking furniture. Nobody's gonna buy that shit.
Yeah. You got a nice cocaine mirror there.
This is cool. I'm selling a mirror. Come and get it.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that. Mirrors are expensive too. But
You could adopt a teenager and put him to work, and you take 30% of what he makes,
yeah.
and you get he sleeps right there, she sleeps right there.
7 summers I could afford to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
I feel like it would take a while.
You'd also have a chauffeur too. You ride in the back seat of your own car. That'd be kind
I'm
of cool.
thinking of taking like a super cheap flight and staying in a how bad is it to stay in a room that's like $80 a night or like $50 a night?
It'd be kind of funny if you actually stayed in the airport
and just traverse from the airport.
Yeah.
Could have a backpack with 3 different changes of clothes.
Yeah. And what's
I
cool?
want to be comfortable.
Well, it would be the most secure place to stay too.
It would.
You're like Tom Hanks.
I don't know. I could get there, but I'm sitting under like $600 or something crazy of like tickets from Denver right now. 3 street sweeping tickets and a plates ticket.
Dude, same. I got one today actually.
Crazy.
Yeah, I got $300 worth of tickets.
So it's like fuck that.
Yeah.
I would like to do the new phone thing, and I don't know because I am a boomer. So I literally I'm on the cusp. I was raised by boomers.
Yeah.
And I am a boomer, dude.
You were just talking about the lawns when we were walking down the street.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if I could just go into my phone carrier and be like, "Hey, I want a new phone. What's it gonna cost me?" I'm thinking I need to go in there with like $1,000.
Well, you can get an upgrade. Sometimes they have upgrades.
I don't know how any of that works, bro. See, right now my phone costs me so between phone and internet for the house, one of the bills is like $60 a month and one's $15. But it's like a deal that's in unison. So literally for phone and internet, I'm only paying like $75 a month.
That's not bad.
So I want to keep that deal. Anything else I don't want to pay. So, who
what
knows?
you could do, look into an upgrade, focus on the phone, but then as far as your internet goes, you might qualify for Starlink.
Is that free?
I think it might be.
Starlink.
Well, I don't know.
Can I play games on it?
Yeah. You'll have to look to see if it's in this area. I think they're been focusing on more rural areas, but I don't know. Dude, did you hear what's happening in Aurora right now?
Yeah.
With the Venezuelan gangs taking over the apartment complexes and charging the renters the rent and not giving the money to the landlord?
That's awesome.
How do you even do that?
Well, supposedly one of the places they threatened the people that work there with guns. So the front desk people just abandoned post. And
I ain't dying for this shit.
Yeah. But how do you not just shut everything off to the building?
Yeah.
I guess you can't by law, but
because there's still residents, yeah.
Yeah. And the police are like, "No, that's not happening." The police are definitely saying
they're gaslighting.
Yeah, they're like, "It's not happening," but there's quite a few. It's probably not. They've taken over the whole thing. 'cause that's crazy. And that would be like a Venezuelan prison, you know, where it's like they pack so many people in there that they just like they take over the prison. I don't know if it's true, bro. I don't know how
Well, I've
true
seen
it is.
2 whistleblowers come out that like live in Aurora.
And they're just saying what?
I'll show you. They corroborated everything I just said.
Have you watched that Do Better Denver Instagram page? Have you not seen that? Oh, you'd like it.
Do better, Denver. That's got a ring to it.
Yeah, they're trying to I think take down the governor, so they're just posting like homeless camps after that, like all kinds of crazy shit.
Dude, I saw a funny cat video I was gonna send you. It was this cat taking a shit, but he had his like front paws, like they were like down. He was like shitting like this.
Oh, nice. That's
It's like a little yoga cat.
that cat could probably shit anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it turns into that, we're gonna need a Batman, bro.
Who's the richest person in Denver? Peyton Manning?
Mike Savoya.
No, Frank Azar.
One of the law firms for this.
Yeah.
Whoa, it was on 35 for a second.
Yeah, mine's done that before too.
Frank Azar, maybe.
Yeah.
The guy that owns the tree farm. I don't know. It's not Rocky Autos anymore. Let's close down.
So KS 107.5.
It's not KS 107.5. They didn't even have fucking granola bars or shit in the lobby.
What? Dude.
The lady did offer us Celsiuses.
Ah. But she's like, do you mind sharing one?
No. They had tons of Celsius. But it was a sad sight, bro. Radio is gone. I used to listen to the radio all the time.
Spotify killed the radio star.
Yep, I'm a Spotify guy now. If I didn't have Spotify, I guess I just wouldn't listen to music. I don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I like the Apple iTunes piss me off.
well, and dude, think about how tiring it was to pirate songs.
Yeah, I'm not doing none of that no more. I
Like,
don't have CDs. I don't have a CD player.
Yeah.
The radio sucks. You know what killed the radio for me? It was all the fucking commercial breaks and the ads. I hate commercials and ads more than I hate anything in this world.
Happy Hamper was one of those commercials.
No, that's a commercial on what, the radio?
Yeah, we advertised on KS 107.5 actually, which I was so opposed to because it was so expensive.
Yeah.
And
Did it work?
no, it didn't. And I was like, we should not be doing this. No one listens to the radio. And this was
No.
2 years ago, 3 years ago. But
Happy Hamper.
download the Happy Hamper app. Dun, 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 dun,
Was that
dun.
how it went?
That's all I remember. Yeah.
Download the Happy Hamper app. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da.
Oh, you want to hear? I wrote this Happy Hamper song. You ready for this one? All right, it's a cover of a different song. I've heard of a dreaded chore that you do it more and more, but you don't really care for laundry, do ya? It piles up. You can't commit, you hate to fold, you're at your wits, you're done with laundry, download Happy Hamper.
Oof.
Happy Hamper.
I have chills.
Happy Hamper.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the one you should have done.
I was like, hey, guys, we should do this one.
That's who decided against that.
My mom and our business partner.
That was a bad choice, Carol.
Yeah, Kim.
What's her name?
Kim.
Oh,
It's close though. Pretty close.
bad choice, Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have done a rap.
Yo, the Happy Hamper coming in with your laundry. Gonna fold it real quick, nice and neat for ya. Jack Attack on the mic, coming in, let's play.
Hop, the happy hamper. The hip hop, hippity hop, happy hamper. Wow. I tell you what, I could use a laundry service. I didn't go today.
Dude, you said you were going to.
I know, and then it was so hot in the car that I was like, all right, well, I have to stop and get cash so I can get coins.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped, I got a drink, I got cash, and then I drove home.
Dude, you just gave me a great idea for a product.
Yeah, what is it?
It's like a portable AC unit you could put in your car, but you put ice into it.
Yeah.
That'd be great, right?
I'm there, dude. I would buy one.
Yeah.
A portable AC that is like nice, and you could just, you put $1.89 bag ice in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That'd be great. I'm looking at portable air conditioners for like in here, but it's about to be wintertime.
Mm-hmm. How's the heat in here in the wintertime?
It used to get cold.
So I should bundle up when we record in the wintertime?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Wintertime, I'm so excited. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited for October. I feel like October's when I'm going to get my life back on track. Mercury could do whatever the fuck. October, I'm coming for you, baby. We're going to have adventures. There's going to be fucking leaves falling off the ground. We're going to watch Monster House 11 times. Smoke fucking dabs.
I've never seen Monster House.
We're going to work out again.
Why
we're
October,
do
though?
a bunch of jokes. Cause, bro, October's always when life cleans up. It's like, for me, it's my favorite time of the year out here. It's just my favorite time of the year. The weather is perfect for somebody like me.
Not every October, but there's been a lot of Octobers in my life where I meet a girl I really like.
That's on some other shit.
It's retrograde.
That's some retrograde. Yeah, just good shit happens in October, bro. You know.
I've been around in October.
Yeah, I like in October a lot.
When's your birthday?
It's in June.
I missed your birthday? Or did I text you?
I don't know. It was June 13th. I'm sure you reached out. A lot of nice people reached out. I didn't really celebrate this birthday.
You probably worked.
It was like, I don't know what I turned. 33, maybe? 32?
You're 32. Are you older than me? Because I thought I was older than you.
92.
I'm older than you. You're 32.
32, baby.
Baby.
So there was nothing to do for my birthday. You know what? I think I did a set on my. I think I probably had a show. Birthday show. Or a birthday set or an open mic.
Birthday set.
Birthday set.
Girl, you know.
I should be actually hitting up an open mic tonight. Oh. This dumb bitch. My palms. My palms are so fat that it presses buttons on my Apple Watch. That's funny. I've kind of enjoyed just getting like as fat as I could be.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's fun to have no discipline in your life. It's fun when you're just like, because you're at your best, right? You're at your best when
you're in the
like,
moment.
Yes, it's like life has room service. That's what it's like. So you're just like 24-hour room service, although I'm not in a hotel. And it's fun and it's fucking awesome just to like see. I'm honestly like the greatest person alive in the sense of a real hero's journey. I was set up too nicely, you know. I wanted something like let's get fat and then healthy again. So because like just being healthy wasn't enough.
Well, it's like I'm done. Like I've
Yeah.
accomplished what I
I
wanted.
fucking hate healthy people that are just healthy people and their life's fine. It's like, make it interesting. Fuck, get a drug habit
Yeah,
going or something.
yeah. And like,
Spice up your life every once in a while.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
because people that like hit the gym, they get bored because they're always like, oh yeah, no, I'm in a cutting phase. Now I'm in a bulk phase. Now I'm in a cutting phase.
Yeah,
It's
just
like,
get fat and then get in shape.
yeah,
And then once you're in shape, go into remission and get fat again.
remission.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
spice up your life, you know? It's
Yeah.
like people get a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
My hobby was having no discipline for a while. It was great. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my next hobby is gonna have to be some discipline in there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also like it's changes like the season of your life, you know.
Yeah, I think it's also cool to take up more space in the world too.
That's kind of funny.
You know,
Yeah.
like
I take it upon myself to take up more space.
yeah, dude, that's
well,
cool.
it's also funny, like it could be seen as more protection for your skeleton.
Yeah, that's why I had
was
dreads.
I was bulking up so my skeleton was safer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want
That one's kind of bullshit.
a head injury is the worst kind of injury.
That is true.
You know, so that's your money maker up there.
Yeah.
You know.
It's also, you know what's funny as well is I grew up fat, then I got skinny, then I got fat again. So now people that people that got accustomed to me, now they don't recognize me, which is awesome. Cuz when I got skinny, I remember like going to a store and checking out, and I knew the person that was checking me out at the store, and they had no clue who I was.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like, this is great. This is like a superpower. I love it. Because I also, like, the first time I was fat, I had hair. So then I got skinny, and that's when I went bald. And now I'm fat bald. So I'm like, it's like a different person every time.
You're like a better version of Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy that he just puts glasses on. It's like, whoa, where did Superman
Yeah.
go?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm changing, like, super features. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. And I think this time getting skinny is going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get super fat, and I'm glad that I did, because it's like it's something everybody should do in their life.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a better way to enjoy life, because you're like, I think everyone should do drugs until they overdose or get clean for a period of their life, and then I think everybody should go that way with food, like enjoy food to the fullest, and then smoking even, you know, do all that shit to the fullest, because you have a dose of religion, and see that through until you overdose or die, or you're saved, or you're agnostic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Do you think Superman should have shot up kryptonite?
No, that would have killed.
Okay, but that's the only drug he can do.
No, he could do drugs.
Yeah, I don't think it would affect him.
Superman?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think he
know.
can get high. I think kryptonite's the only thing he can really get high off of.
Superman could probably still get high off some Colombian cocaine.
I don't think so. I think he's too super.
Well, maybe if it's like if it's his blood or something. I don't know.
Like, bullets don't affect him. You think cocaine would?
That's just his super strong skin.
Yeah,
like
but
if he willingly ingested cocaine, I don't know. I'd like to think he could still get high on everything.
well, I think kryptonite would make him feel like the most human. You know, like he's like, oh yeah, I'm so fucking human right now. I could die. Oh yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it would be like a drug for him.
It would bring him back to base.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Superman's my least favorite superhero.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about him.
He's just the only Superman comic I ever bought was The Death of Superman.
Who killed him?
Doomsday.
Who's that? Lex Luthor created Doomsday?
Doomsday is like a I don't remember where he came from, but he absolutely annihilated Superman. He fucked him up.
So it ends? That's the last comic?
No, well, for that series maybe.
Oh.
They had other stories, other running stories with Superman. I think it was like sometimes they write little goofy side stories. But Death of Superman was pretty popular.
I feel like that has to be the last one.
Well, they did a Death of Captain America too.
But he dies, though.
They still have. I bet they're still writing like Steve Rogers,
Well,
Captain America.
but in the Marvel universe, you know, they got time travel. I don't know if Superman's universe has time travel.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know who over there would
Green
be able
Lantern.
no. I don't know. DC characters
They're so lame.
suck in
They're
comparison.
so lame.
I like some DC characters. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are like awesome, of course. But yeah, most of them are fucking clowns.
Yeah. Should we wrap it?
Let's wrap it up, dude.
Wrap it and crap it?
Wrap it, crap it, tap it, snap it.
Nap it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Should we do a closing clap?
Closing clap.
Fuck!